What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody's doing well. So for today's video, we're actually gonna do a tumbao, but at the same time help develop our non-dominant hand or weaker hand at the same time as making a melodic tumbao. Yeah, it's getting kind of crazy up in here, but y'all already know what day it is. It's Tutorial Thursdays. Welcome to Percussion Life. My name is Eric Perez. If you are new to the channel, thank you for stopping by. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, hit the notification button, hit that like button so you can find out whenever I upload. And to all my day ones, man, seriously, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Man, you guys made my notifications go crazy on Tuesday, August 9th. You know, it was my birthday, and you know, it was good. I took a nice time with my family, took some day, you know, just time off and turned up, man, and it was just a good time, and seeing you guys, you know, just try to reach out and wish me happy birthday. I couldn't respond to all of you guys, but from the bottom of my heart, I feel grateful for that. And huge special shout out to a good friend of mine. Her name is Natalie Vigil. She actually has a company called House of Colors where she does like some vases and some crazy pottery stuff. And I need to show y'all what she sent me for my birthday. Like, y'all, check this out. Check this out, y'all. Check this out. This is some crazy stuff. Some crazy stuff. She literally did this Moperk Conga vase up in here, dude. This is some crazy stuff. And if you don't know, you know, if you don't know who, you know, this person who did that, she's the same person that did my conga mug. Yeah, she did this too, way back then, you know, for my birthday as well. So it's kind of awesome to know. I will put her information down below if you like this kind of stuff. She has a Etsy shop where you can purchase her stuff, I'm pretty sure. I'll put all that information down below. Please help support your artists, man. People that just creatives and do crazy things like this, man. So this is so awesome, man. Thank you, Natalie. Love you, girl. So I've been getting a lot of requests on exercises or things to do to help you develop your non-dominant hand or your weaker hand. And I have a ton of those videos on this channel. Please just look. They're somewhere in the Tutorial Thursdays. But I decided to try to come up with a tumbao or variation of a tumbao that's melodic, and at the same time it's gonna kind of have to force you to develop your weaker hand or your non-dominant hand. And it's basically from the setup I recommend using 3 drums. That's probably the only way that this would help you kind of develop this, especially since I'll be extending. But what I'm doing is actually have a lower drum to my dominant side, of course my main drum, which will be the highest pitched drum, in the middle, and then in between those I have a drum to my non-dominant side, more extended. So it's not really in front of me this way or in front of me right here. It's literally towards my non-dominant side, my weaker side, and it's gonna obligate me to move that way. But yeah, let me show you this tumbao exercise, weak, non-dominant. Yeah, I don't even know what to call it, but yeah, let me show you this tumbao. Yeah, this is gonna get kind of crazy up in here, but yeah, let me show you what I'm doing. Again, I came up with this more for as an exercise, not really much a variation of a tumbao, even though you could probably try to squeeze it in here and there, you know, in little patterns here and there and make it an effort, you know, but really don't know why one in the middle of a gig will try to do all of that with your non-dominant hand, even though it sounds good. But you know, I think that we gotta be smart sometimes to conserve energy, especially when we're playing. But I think this is a great way to kind of introduce yourself using a variation at the same time extending your non-dominant hand to get it working. And you'll see after a couple times that it really starts to stress out your weaker hand to make sure it lands on those notes to come back to do the tumbao. But yeah, let me actually show you from the beginning how I start this off just to get the feel. Now I'm going to show you two ways on how you can start it. I'm going to first show you the easiest way, and then I'm going to show you, I would say, the hardest way to try to get it, get it going. But yeah, let me show you the easiest way first. So the easiest way to try to develop to learn this is actually, I just think it gives you time to breathe, to set up doing those notes here with your non-dominant hand or weaker hand on your weaker side. So what I actually do is I actually start with one open with my dominant hand on the conga, then I do an open with my non-dominant hand on the conga, followed by a close slap with my non-dominant hand on the conga, then two opens on the tumbao with my dominant hand. So it's gonna sound like this. Now this next part, there's going to be a lot of ghosting. So after doing those two opens with your dominant hand on the tumba, what you're actually going to do is a close slap with your non-dominant hand on the conga, a ghost note with your dominant hand on the conga, then an open with your dominant hand on the conga, followed by a little slap, kind of ghost note slap, I would say, with your non-dominant hand, then a close slap with your non-dominant hand, close slap with your dominant. So it's gonna sound like this. So to put that together, and then to really finish this variation, yeah, we're at the end, is you actually go to your non-dominant side with your non-dominant hand and do 5 opens. I'm talking about 5 opens straight. And when you're going to come back, you're actually going to come back to the beginning, which is that first open that we did to start off that variation. So it's going to sound like this. That's basically it. So to put the whole thing together, to end on that open, to start the whole pattern over again, it's gonna sound like this. Yeah, that's basically it. Now, if you wanted to catch it in a different way, because that variation, the way I just showed it to you, you're actually starting right at the 1. And that first portion of that tumbao is really referencing this variation of a tumbao. Which I've shown on this channel. It's very patato-ish, it's one of those patterns that have a lot of slaps, a lot of ghost notes, and a lot of opens to go on. But that one open that starts off is actually the 1. So when you're gonna start counting it in a way to try to catch it, you have to kind of anticipate it in a sense to try to catch that 1. So if you wanted to learn it the other way, you're actually going to start from those 5 opens that we do with our non-dominant hand to the drum to your non-dominant side. So it would sound like this. Now, what makes it difficult to learn it this way, to just start off with those 5 opens to then go on the 1, is you understand that 1 open is the 1. It's what actually starts the whole pattern, all over again. So when you're counting it, you're actually counting it on, I believe it's the and of 2. So it's 2, so you're really gonna have to understand that when you're counting it this way. But when you're counting it the other way, you're actually going with the flow. So if you count it the other way, it's like 1 2 3 4 1 2. You get it? So it's 1 2 3 4 1 2. It's a little bit harder to try to count it that way, but if you're gonna do it the way I showed you in the beginning, it's just right off the 1, so it's easier to learn it that way. But to play it all the way through, it's gonna sound like this. And again, like I've always said, explore. As long as you internalize that, explore other tones, replace them, maybe add another open here. As long as you're constantly referencing those 5 opens with your non-dominant hand and your non-dominant side, I don't see a problem with you getting creative with this Tumbao variation. You gotta love the creativity, man, to just explore, learn new things. But yeah, to play it slowly and count it slowly for you guys is gonna sound like this. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1. But alright, y'all, really do hope this video helped you guys. I know it's hard to work on your non-dominant hand or weaker hand, and it gets stressful and you get mad. Like, come on, man, I'm just trying to get better. But it's those things, man. These little steps that you take that may seem weird and may never use it in an actual professional setting, but at the same time, it really does discipline your non-dominant hand to get kind of crazy and creative and have fun, and at the same time. And that's the point, y'all, is to have fun while exploring this and developing your instrument at the same time. Yeah, you gotta love it. But alright, y'all already know what to do. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day.